What's happening, everyone? Got another teardown for you. Today we're going to do the HMD Vibe. HMD also owns Nokia, so some of the phones they brand as HMD, some they brand as Nokia. So in this case, they just branded this one as an HMD Vibe. So if you have one of these and you got to do a repair on it, whether it be the charging port or the screen or whatever else you might be working on, show you how to tear it down, and you can fix whatever problem you got going on. So just as always, remember when you guys work on a phone, you do have the tendency, you can have the possibility of damaging it more than the issue that you're actually trying to fix, so keep that in mind. And also, if you haven't, appreciate if you would subscribe. We got a ton more teardowns and hard reset videos coming up, so if you like what you see, we'd appreciate that. But let's get right into it. So first thing you want to do is pop the SIM tray. In this case, I already took it out just to make life a little bit easier. I always forget them in, and then when you try to get the motherboard out afterwards, you're kind of like, oh man, this is in here, and starts making your life a little bit harder than it has to be. So in this case, we don't need heat, but we just need to use our pry tool. This is what I use. Some people like the plastic ones, but this works best for me. Find the weaker spot in the phone, usually around where the SIM tray is or where the volume buttons are, and start kind of going slowly along so you don't break anything. We just pop it in, and you hear a little click. And that's what we want to do. Just nice and easy. And once you get closer to the end, I wouldn't pull too hard because you could still kind of crack the plastic on the sides. Just really give it a little bit more pressure from pulling, that way it pops off a little bit easier. There we go. And there's your back cover. That's off, and then we get to this part. We got all these fine looking screws we got to take out. So let's grab our handy dandy screwdriver and get to taking out some screws. Alright, when you're done with that, you can grab your pry tool, and we will take off this top back cover that covers the motherboard, and then this bottom back cover that covers the loudspeaker and the charging port. If you're just replacing the charging port, you wouldn't even have to bother unscrewing all that. You would just work in this section over here. So let's pop this bottom piece first. This is just a cover for the loudspeaker. There's your loudspeaker, your charging port, vibration motor. And we'll just unhook all of this while we're here. And move this out of the way a little bit. So you do see you got a screw right there. We'll have to come back and get that. And there's probably a couple more in the motherboard as well. This camera lens cover, because the camera lens is actually on the back cover attached to it, so this little mid-frame piece. Move that out of the way, and it looks like we got another screw over here, so let's get those out real quick. Alright, so we got those, so now we can start unhooking all these connectors. We already pulled the coax on the one side, so we can just pull these up, and these should just come right off. There we go. We've got the black and white coax. Move that to the side. And let's unhook the cameras. There's one of the rear cameras. And the second one. Sometimes I'll leave them on and just pull them with the board. I just figured it'd be a little bit easier to take them off right now. So we got the rear camera right there. Front camera. I am just throwing parts today. So we got the front camera right there. There you go. Then we can connect this main ribbon connector. Battery connector is already unplugged, and then we can just find a nice little pry spot, pry the motherboard up. If it gives you pressure, you might have left a screw or two, because some of these phones have 2 or 3 screws. So just do it gently unless you feel, you start feeling a lot of pressure. Then you're either doing something stuck on something. You know what I mean? Whether it's a screw or one of the cables didn't come off. So got a teeny bit of thermal paste on there. I guess that's good to see. But there's that motherboard, so it's out. All right. So now we have a few more parts left. Let's pull this charging port first. This should just come right out too. Like butter. That was super easy. There's the charging port. So then we have loudspeaker, vibration motor, battery, flex, and the ear speaker. I'm gonna just get the flex on this side first, but I'm gonna come back to it. Actually, I'll just take care of the flex first and just call it a day. So I get under here, pull it up. Just so you know, guys, I do sharpen this tool. As you can see, it's a little bit sharper, just so I can do that. And when you first get one of these, they're very, very stubby and won't actually get underneath the part. So you'll end up scraping it and breaking it. So that's why I kind of make my tool the way I like fit for me. You know what I mean? But people do it differently, and there's really no wrong way of doing it. Just it's the way I do it. Get under here, and we'll pull out the power volume flex. So that's out. And then I'll grab my flathead, and we'll pull the vibration motor real quick. There you go. There's your vibration motor. And I'll find the prise opening for the loudspeaker, and it looks like it's on this side. If you've seen my other videos, you guys will know I'm a big proponent of heat. I like using heat to get stuff off. It just comes off a little bit easier depending on what it is. And let's work on the ear speaker. The pry spot's over here. There's your ear speaker, all in one piece. So that's always good. So now all we have left is the battery. And you guys want to take any bets on whether it's going to come off really good with these nice strips that they've been putting in to get all these batteries out so you don't damage them in the process? I don't know. I don't even know which brand makes the best one of these, because they all kind of get stuck. But I'm going to say Samsung's are the better ones so far that I've seen that actually have the battery come out. That and Blue. Blue does a good job with those two now. All right, let's pull this out. Apparently not. So let's grab our pry tool. You got to be pretty cautious on this portion, because if you do puncture the battery, this is how you can start a fire. So this is why they do these strips, to make it easier for you to pull the battery out. But I don't know what kind of glue they've been using, but I kind of get in between the plastic and the frame and just gently pry until I hear it start coming up. I don't want to pry all the way. I prefer to use my fingers, because then I know it's not metal. But Michigan gives at least a little bit of leverage, and now it comes out. That's how it should come out every time, just by pulling it, not me having to use this tool. So there's the battery, that's out. You can pull this piece, you don't really need it now. And that is your full teardown on a HMD Vibe. So I hope you guys found this useful. If you did, appreciate it if you like, share, subscribe, comment, all that great stuff. Otherwise, if you have any questions, or if there's anything specific you want to see, just drop a comment and we'll try to get that up for you sooner than later. And otherwise, thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.